Hi, good day to everyone. Welcome to Tech Summary, a very unique 4D video tutorial specially prepared for members like yourself. If you have just joined as a member today is your very first time having to watch this video, please allow me to take this opportunity to really thank you right from the bottom of my heart. I'm truly very thankful, grateful, and my sincere gratitude to each and every one of you for a precious time watching this video. The most important thing of all, allow me to take this opportunity to say a word of welcome to Tech Summary. Now what you're looking right now is a Win4D advanced statistical software. This software is launched by Examblic in the year 2000. Prior to launching Win4D advanced software, we did launch one software known as Win4D Professionals in the year 1996. Now allow me to share a little bit of history with you because I feel that through sharing, that will allow you to get a better understanding of how Win4D Advanced has been launched, and that will bring you closer to Examblic to really understand how we work our way out for you. I think at the end of the day, we always put our customers as our priority. Now, in the year 1996, when we launched Win4D Professionals, that was one of the very successful software. Why I say so? Because it did really help a lot of our members to win a lot of top 3 prizes. Now, the only shortfall of that software is that we use DOS to program. And as we know, when technology progresses, we know that one day DOS may not get the support of the Windows operating systems, and it can be a real problem. So when we launched Win4D Advanced, we decided that we will use Windows operating systems program to do the programming rather to use DOS. In fact, we have chosen the right one. Because today, if you're using the latest Windows operating system like Windows 10, presumably, let's say you are buying a new laptop or a new com, you know that they already pre-installed for you the Windows 10. And there's no other way. So if you want to continuously want to use it, you will know that DOS is no longer being supported. So you're going to be very frustrated. Just imagine that if you've been using Win4D Advanced all this while, and then you suddenly feel that it cannot be used. So from here, you could understand that why Examblic take this very seriously, because when it comes to planning, we must always think ahead. We must always think how a customer will feel. We want to put the customer as our priority. That's the real reasons behind the way we conduct our business. Now, from 1996 to the year 2000, perhaps you may be wondering why Examblic needed 4 years to launch one software. We needed that period of time because during this 4 years time, it really gave us a workout to find out what is best for you, our user, and what we really want the software to do for you. So the first priority that we have set is that it must be of great use to each and every one of you, and that it can enhance your winning chance. Very important. The second part that we want to make sure that it can be met, the conditions that we have laid, is that it must allow us to continuously do programming, and it must not just stop at one version, because a lot of software has got limitations when it comes to programming. They only program one version and they stop from there. But what Assembly is going to do is that when we launch this Win4D Advanced software, we are thinking about how to making sure that this program do not limit us to only one version. Now, why do we say so? We know, number one, lottery game is ever changing. We know, number two, that technology advances so fast. There's no other way for us to really making sure that you are always on the winning advantage. And there's no other way for us to make sure that you can always use on the latest Windows operating system. One way out, right? Only one way out. And that is to continuously develop the software. And there's reason why these two criteria must be met before we launch. And it's upon confirmation that yes, we can. We know we are able to. We decided to launch Win4D Advanced in the year 2000. In the month of October in Singapore, Toa Hub, HDB Auditorium. Now, I'm most happy and glad to share with all of you that the turnout on the very night itself is very huge. I'm really very moved and touched by the number of people who came to support the launch of Win4D Advanced software. This year, we are looking at the year 2017. When it comes to October, Examblic's Win4D Advanced will have already been 17 years old. You know how time flies? But for me, I'm always very thankful and always very grateful to each and every individuals who make your way to attend the launch of Win4D Advanced, because your presence truly motivate us, and we truly value your presence on that very night. And after we launched Win4D Advanced Software, we have never failed to continuously develop software to make it better and better. And that's the reason why we keep producing newer versions for you. So do remember to upgrade to the latest version, because latest versions are meant to assist you to win a lot more better, because there are many changes that we have done to the features to enhance your winning chance. Now, another important breakthrough that we have for each and every one of you is that in the year 2013, we have developed one particular feature known as the Hot Direct Number Forecast. Now, why I say it's a very important and a very big breakthrough, because in that year itself, this particular features, how it works is that each time that you update the results into the software, alright, this features will pick up the latest results that you have updated. You will do a very thorough data interpretations on the present and available results, and from there they generated what's the best direct number for you, and that's why we term it Hot Direct. Now, we have many of our users who happens to use that features in that year have won for themselves. We are referring to first prize direct. Now, as we know, lottery game consists of 10,000 sets of numbers. When we talk about first prize, is one and only. So we are very, very happy and truly very glad that we have many, not just one, many of you have won. Now, we have a lot of users who came back and shared with us personally how they feel about the whole experience of using Win4D Advanced Software, before and after. Now, before, a lot of them claim that it's truly very difficult for them to win any prize because there's no data for them to work on. They simply blindly buy. However, after the use of Win4D Advanced Software, they find that their winnings get better because of the availability of the data. That's one. Two, the ongoing developments of the features, the technical supports provided by Xamlink, and most important of all is the video that we have produced. And they find that this has been a very great help to them. And they have confidence that to win one more round of first prize is still within their expectations, and they know they can. Now, we are very glad to hear a feedback like that. In fact, many a times when we share incidences like that with a lot of our users, most of them personally feel that it's because of the amount of effort that Xamlink put in. So if there's any credit that comes along, this credit should go to Xamlink for all their effort. Now, I sincerely like to share this with you. This credit should go to each and every one of you, because without your support, your belief, your faith, your trust, and your confidence in Xamlink, Win4D Advanced Maintenance Support, we would not have been able to go this far. So over here, sincerely, once again, please allow me to take this opportunity once again to thank you right from the bottom of my heart. I'm thankful, grateful, and my sincere gratitude to each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 大家好，如果今天是你第一次目睹这个画面，或者是你刚刚加入我们的会员们，那我在此刻跟大家讲一声感恩，很感恩，非常的感恩大家的宝贵时间来观看这个 video。那你目前所观看的这个画面是 Win4D Advanced 软件，这个是万支票，专门研究万支票的软件。那其实在1996年，我们有推出一个软件，它的名称叫做 Win4D Professionals， 也是同样的一个专门研究万支票的软件。我们可以说那个软件是相当的成功，唯一的缺点就是那个软件是用的是 DOS。因为我们了解了这个科技的发达这样的快速，我们最怕的一件事就是有一天 DOS 会被淘汰。所以我们在选择 Program Win4D Advanced 的那一刹那，我们决定的是用 Windows。那其实我们这个选择是正确的。如果今天我们用的是 DOS， 那麻烦了，因为只要你拥有最新的笔记本也好，电脑也好，当然已经帮你安装好了 Windows 10， 那你再想想看 Windows 10已经淘汰了 DOS， 说怎么样去用，不可能可以用，所以你会觉得很烦，甚至会觉得很苦恼。所以为什么要跟大家分享这样详细的一个历史？我觉得所谓的分享就是要用真心的分享，所谓的真心就是说没有所谓的秘密，一切都要公开，一切都要透明，那你会觉得这个才是一家人。所以我相信，我也非常相信大家能够看出这一点，也能够认可 Xamlink 对大家的这一份心。那始终最重要的就是在从1996年到2000年，为什么我们会需要到4年的时间来推出一个软件？这个有时候很多人会觉得会不会太久？其实说长也不长，说短也不短。怎么说呢？因为在这4年里面，让我们深深的坐下来思考一下我们的这个发展的这个方针是怎么样的一个方针，我们要怎么样的一个软件。所以 我们列为了2个重要的条件，一定要符合。第一，它要能够利益大家，那就是提高大家的中奖率，这个非常的重要。第二，它要能够让我们延续的发展，继续的发展，这个非常的重要。那为什么会有这样的一种说法呢？第一，大家都知道玩支票是千变万化，能够唯一让大家能够有很好的机会中奖，就是一路一定要发展，一定要有更好更进步的这个功能。接下来的第二就是科技的发达太快速了，如果我们没有继续的发展，那你怎么样能够用在最新的 Windows Operating System？ 这个是根本都不可能的一件事。所以只要能够符合这2个条件，我们才决定在2000年10月，新加坡大拜药中心把 Win4D Advanced 推出到这个市场。其实那天来的人潮非常的多，我只能够用一个成语来形容，那就是人山人海，非常非常的多。我今年已经2017年，到目前，我真的是还是很感动，也非常的感恩你们到来见证的 Win4D Advanced。其实你们的见证给了我们很大的鼓励，所以我非常非常的感恩大家。那在我们推出了 Win4D Advanced 之后，其实我们的脚步从来没有停留过，一路都很努力的去发展，把它功能发展的更好，来提高大家的这种中奖几率。这个是因为了要实现对大家的承诺，所以牢牢的记住，每一次我们推出新的 version， 只有一个目标，那就是要希望大家能够有更好的机会去中奖，所以一定要 upgrade 到最新的。那在2013年，我们有一个非常大的突破。那是怎么样的一个突破呢？在那一年，我们发展了一个非常重要的一个功能，它的名称叫做 Win4D Advanced Hot Direct， 就是专门研究政治号码的一个功能。那每一次你把最新的 result 输入到这个软件，它就会从你最新的 result 跟目前所拥有的 result 做一个非常详细的比较，过后才来把最好的政治推荐给大家。我们非常欢喜的就是在2023年，也因为有这样的一个功能，我们有很多顾客们也用了这么样的一个功能中了头奖政治。那大家要知道，所谓的万支票就是它总共有1万个号码，所谓的这个政治头奖就一对。那能够中这个头奖真的是不简单，你知道是怎么样的一种欢喜吗？这种喜悦嘛，是很难形容的。所以很多顾客们其实也有回来跟我们分享他们个人的经验，他们觉得在还没用 Win4D 之前跟之后真的是有很大的差别的经验。怎么说呢？很多顾客们认为说在还没用 Win4D 之前没有充足的这个资料，所以他们觉得买就是瞎猜，其实瞎猜是最危险的。那自从拥有的这个 Win4D 过后，他们买号码也非常的谨慎。那怎么说呢？因为有了资料嘛，你能够做非常充足的这个分析，才决定要买哪一对号码，这个是很重要。接下来也就是因为有了很好的功能，因为我们继续的发展，延续的发展，把功能发展的更好，来提高大家的中奖率，这个对他们来讲也是非常的重要。当然，有了 Win4D 的 video 跟 technical support， 对他们来讲是很大的帮助，所以他们觉得，自从中了头奖，在2013年再中多一次，其实还是有可能，他们觉得这个可能性还是很高，非常的信心非常的十足，非常非常欢喜的一件事。所以对我们来讲，有这样的一种回应，对我们来讲是一个非常大的鼓励。我们曾经跟很多顾客们分享这么一段的这种经历，他们认为说也因为 Assembly 跟努力才有这样的一个效果，所以如果要论功劳，这功劳是真的属 Assembly。但是在此刻我要跟大家分享的就是，其实这个功劳是属于大家，因为没有大家的认可，没有大家的支持，我们其实能够走到这么远是不简单。所以我在这里真的是很感恩，非常的感恩，非常非常的感恩大家你们的这个勇烈的支持。Now, before we start to discuss the Win4D Advanced software, do allow me to explain 2 very important things that I need you to understand. Alright, so long you have got Win4D Advanced, do click on the help. Alright, if you click about Win4D help, you can actually see, alright, the help file here. So please do take a look at what we have here. These are very important. Alright, now the next thing that we have, you can read almost practically everything that you want to read. Right, all the features that we have here. The next thing I want to share with you is that if you click on the help again, check about Win4D Advanced, you can see for yourself that our latest Win4D Advanced version is version 3.5.0.1. So please take note. Alright, please take note. Now, if you happen to check your own software and you realize that your Win4D Advanced version is not 3.5.0.1, very likely that you're using the old versions and not the latest version. Now, here comes the situation that I wanted to really seriously sit down and work it out. It is, if you're using the old version and not the latest version, then you have to understand why do Exambric produces newer versions. What is our reasons behind it? Our reasons because we have our obligations to you to bring the best of the best for you to enhance your winning chance. In other words, in short, if you truly want to have that better winning chance, it is always best for your interest to upgrade to the latest version. I can only think of two circumstances at why you get to upgrade. Firstly, you could have overlooked the upgrade, the extension of Win4D Advanced maintenance support that resulted you not able to upgrade. And it could be also that you could have overlooked the upgrade because you're simply too busy. If these are the two reasons, I would advise you, do give your time, do give time to yourself, do upgrade to the latest version and do extend your Win4D Advanced maintenance support. Now, we do have a lot of members who have watched the video. Do check with us our opinion whether should they need to purchase Win4D Advanced software. Now, I'd like to put this to you. If you are truly looking for a software or choose to enhance your winning chance in the 4D game, I strongly, highly encourage and recommend that you should purchase Win4D Advanced as soon as you can. You will sincerely find that difference. Now, if you are keen and would like to purchase a copy of Win4D Advanced software, do contact me at 9230-037, and if you are calling from overseas, +65 followed by 9230-0837. My name is Hai Tong, spelled Haitong. Now， 如果你已经拥有了 Win4D Advanced 的软件，我们目前最新的 version 是 3.5.0.0。那怎么知道呢？很简单，你 click help check about Win4D Advanced， 那你就可以看得到我们最新的 version 是什么。那如果你用这样的同样的一个方式去看看你自己的 version 是什么，如果你看到你的 version 是不是 3.5.0.0， 那证明了你用的是旧的而不是新的。那怎么办呢？我希望大家能够牢牢的记住这一点，就是Exambric 会推出新的 version 是因为为了要实现对大家的承诺，把最好的带给大家来提高你们的中奖距离。那如果你本身认为说提高中奖距离是非常的重要，当然 upgrade 也是非常的重要。我只能够想象到两个因素为什么你还没有 upgrade。第一就是你真的是太忙到忘记 upgrade， 第二就是你忘记把 Win4D Advanced Maintenance Support extend 延长，导致你不能 upgrade。如果是因为这两个因素，此刻鼓励大家早一点 upgrade， 早点 extend 你的 Win4D Advanced Maintenance Support。那接下来的就是很多会员们曾经观看的 video， 也问过我们个人的意见，是否需不需要购买 Win4D Advanced Support。我觉得这个问题问得很好。我本身认为说，如果你真正的在寻找一个软件来提高你的中奖距离，当然早点拥有 Win4D Advanced 对你的帮助肯定很大。如果你对它产生了很大的兴趣，非常想要购买，你可以联络我，我的联络号码92300837，如果是从外国打来，记得加一个65在前面 +65 92300837，我的名字叫海通，大海的海，大通的通。那如果你刚刚买了我们的软件，你要知道怎样用呢？很简单，你 click help， check Win4D help， 这里有我们的 help file， 全部的资料你要看的全部都是在这里。Alright, how to get started， 全部都是在这里，记得一定要看。Alright, so do read from here. Alright, okay, let me close this. Now, in the Win4D Advanced software, if you click under this thing called Change Database, you can see for yourself that we got 4 types of database available for your use. Alright, that covers Singapore, Malaysia Magnum, Malaysia Sports Local, and Malaysia Win4D. So please take note. Alright, but for today, because of time factors, I can only discuss Singapore and Malaysia Magnum. 那在这里你可以很清楚的看得到，其实我们的软件里面有包括了新加坡、马来西亚万能、马来西亚 Sports Local， 还有马来西亚的 Win4D。但是今天因为时间的关系，我只能够跟大家讨论的是新加坡跟马来西亚万能的号码。Let me close this. Now, if you were to click on this again called Change Database option, you can also see that our data can be categorized according to the draw day you want. For example, in Magnum, they do have Tuesday draw. So you can say, when it comes to Tuesday draw, I want to see a Tuesday data. You can do that, no problem. We have this flexibility for you because we always believe that every individual have their own way of looking at things. So yeah, we are flexible enough to do that. But for me, today I'll be using all those options. 从这里你可以很清楚的看得到，其实我们的这个资料是非常的能够配合大家的喜好。那因为有某一些顾客们，他觉得因为他们买万能的号码，他觉得万能有 buyer， 他只要看 buyer 的资料， 但新加坡只有拜三然后我要看拜三的资料，来年拜三我看拜三的资料，或者是拜六看拜六的资料，无所谓，你怎么样选都可以，只要你认为说这样的选择对你的帮助很大，那就继续吧。始终最重要的就是你认为说适合自己的那个才是重要的。但是今天我所用的是 all draws. Alright, I'll be discussing all draws, using all draws, and I'll start with Singapore followed by Magnum. Alright, if you're ready, I'm going to the discussion right now in Singapore data followed by Magnum. Now, the most important one that we always use is called a summary of system. Right? Can you see this? 我们事实上用的就是 summary of system。那来到这里，你可以看得到，我们这里全部的资料都一目了然。Alright, one glance you can see almost everything. Now, before we start, I'm going to show this thing called configure display column. Now, it is to the best of interest to click all the things that I have here accordingly to the best of interest, right? Because that will actually allows you to see some of the things that I want to show you to you later on. Alright, so please take note. Alright, okay, let me close this. Now, I'm going to show to you right now is this thing called, if you click onto here, you can see that you can take a look at one glance. Okay, but before we start, do take note that this is system 4D. That means it's permutation. Alright, 在我还没跟大家讨论之前，要注意的一件事就是，我们目前所选择的是 system， 就是全打的意思，它不是政治。Alright, so down here， 从这里你可以看得到，我们有 ABCD 就是24打。Alright, AABC 是12打 ，double B 是6打4打的号码。Alright, so please take note. Alright, I have for you the following data that we covers ABCD. We got AABC, AABB, and triple AB. That for today, I'll just use the ABCD will do, and I think later on, if you got a software, you can always explore. Now, from here, you can see for yourself that why it's so important that we must have the software. Now, for the past how many draws? For the past 89 draws. Why 89 draws? Because from here, if you click under the NG, you know that the longest number that did not appear is 0145 system. How many draws never appear? 89 draws. So you can see for yourself that for the past 89 draws, the most frequent numbers is which number? At one glance, you can see it's 147. It appears how many times? Can you see the word 13? It means it appears 13 times. So this is important because from here, you can literally work out what you want to see. And 89 draws cover from when? Very simple. 23rd July 2016 up to 12th right, February 2017. So this is the 89 draws from this day to this day. 从这里我们包括的是89期，它的89期包括哪一天呢？包括是23号7月2016年到目前的12号 ，alright， 就是2月12号2017年，总共89期。目前在这个89期开的最多次的就是0147，它总共开了多少次？13次。哪一对号码开最久了？还没有开，最冷了。好，来你 click 这个，你有看得到吗？那个 triangle 可以看得到 triangle 啊 ，triangle 就是向下啊，89就是说0145已经有89期没有开 ，89 draws no show. Alright, this is one part of it. So from here. Alright, you can see there are many data. Alright, now if you want to take a look at top 3 price, these are the top 3 price number. Very simple. For the past 89 draws, which one is the most frequent top 3 price? We got 0128, 0345, 4569, 0268, 1236, 2458. These are the best top 3 prices number. So you can see for yourself that supposingly you like to aim for the highest top 3 price, starting from all these sets here. Alright. 0128 all the way until 2458. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of numbers. The best to pick is pick the one that's highlighted in yellow. Why? Because yellow is the one that the software recommends for you. If you got no time, you want a quick pick of numbers, you want to look at top 3 price, the best, the most frequent at the same time, highlighted by the software, then I would recommend take a look at 0345 and 1236. These two sets is pretty good, alright, for top 3 price. Now, if you go a bit further down, alright, you can see that we have this thing called the season. Can you see that? Season means these are the numbers that frequently appear. So you want to know which is the most frequent top 3 price number, just not the 6 sets here. All right, the most seasoned is still 0128 followed by 0345. So in all aspects, it looks like 0345 is a very, very good pick. All right. So that means to say that 25 times, what does it mean? Okay, let me click on here, look at the year month table. All right, year month table. 25 means you can see for yourself that in the month of February, 0345 appear 1 plus 2, 1 plus 1, all these add up together, okay, excluding the 0. All right, all this, as long as there's a hit, there's a record, you just add them together, you will see a total of 25 times. So this is the record for 0345. As for 0128, he has got 27 times. That's why this year it came out 2 times. You can see that it's doing very, very well. All right, so please take note. So for today, I highly recommend that you can take a look at 2 sets of numbers. Right, one of them is 1236, another one is 0345, and these are the hot direct number for you. And among these 2 sets, if you really just want to focus on one, then go for 0345. 那从这里你可以清楚的看得到，刚才我跟大家分享的就是，如果我们以头额三角来看，怎么看呢？很简单，你从这里这个红色的代表头额三角，你看得到那个三角形吗？它是向下的，渐渐的向下。那这6对全部89期里面，他们至少开了3次 ，right？ 然后在这个season方面，他们也是相当不错哦，对不对？你看。0128 27次 ，right， 0345 25次，怎么看呢？很简单，你 right click 去那个 year month table， 你就可以看得到了。它总共开了2次，去年，但是总共在这个2页里面，你看你全部加起来，只要开过的，全部加起来，它总共开了25次。所以0345是不错的，另外一个就是0128也是不错，它总共开了27次，所以你看。1236也是不错啊，它总共开了22次 ，right？ So 从这里你可以很容易的选，只要你拥有 Win4D 的软件，那真的对你帮助很大。来看看一下这2对号码，我觉得认为我们选择那个黄色的 highlight 的黄色，是因为它是电脑帮你选的，那就简单了嘛，对不对 ？Right click hot right， 就是只有这2对吗？如果你真的只要集中在一对，那集中在0345。Alright, so that's all for Singapore. Alright, I'm going to move on to Magnum right now. Same thing, Magnum, we'll use the same method. Alright, are you ready? Okay, let me close this and let's move on. Click on the summary. 用同样的方式. Alright, we use the ABCD pattern. So the most frequent for the past 140 draws. Why? Because so far there's only one set that has really no show for 140 draws is 1467. 140 draws starting from when? 8th of May 2016 till 12th Feb 2017, right？ 最长没有开的号码，总共有147里面，最长的号码就是1467，圈打不是正式圈打。它从哪一天开始呢？从这个5月8号2016年到目前的2月12号2017年，总共147，它已经有147没有来了。那最时常开的号码是哪一对呢？是0147，它总共开了几次？17次。在这个147里面，哪一个开最久的呢？最多的呢？来，你看那个三角形向下，你看5次，1367总共开了5次，就是在从这个8月，在这个5月8号到目前的这个2月12号2017年，总共147里面开最高的就是这个1367。Alright， 所以我们如果以开过从这里看起 ，Alright， 就是1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9， Alright， 因为0146是长3次以上的头三角，那我们觉得你应该注意的就是这些1、2、3、4对里面，来看看一下它的 season 是这样。Let's take a look at this season number. So from the season number, you can see the last set is 0146 is here. So the most highly seasoned numbers are numbers like all this. So you can actually take a look at. I recommend that take a look at 0128, 1035, 1456, and 1367. But of course, if you are talking about in terms of top price, all right, frequency in terms of top price, definitely 1367 is still the highest. Nevertheless, okay, let's not forget about some of the good numbers like this, right, like 0128, 0358, 1456, and 1367. I highly recommend for Magnum these 4 sets. And among these 4 sets itself, I will look for the best season. Alright, so the best season as far as I'm concerned, you can take a look at 0128, which is here. Alright, and another one that you can follow very closely. Alright, besides this is 0358, these 2 sets. Right. 四队里面，我认为说最好的是有包括0128、0358、1367跟1456，但是在四队里面，我还是认为说可以注意一下的就是0128跟0358。Alright， 万能的号码。This is for Magnum. So repeat again all these 4 sets. Please take note that 0358 and 0128 for Magnum, and these are the highlighted direct number, hot direct number for you. Now always remember, this hot direct number do change, so it's always to your best interest to upgrade to this. Every time do remember to update the latest result. Very, very important. Alright. Now this is something that I'm sharing with you whereby I use data interpretations. That means I look at the data, I interpret the data, I tell you what is the end results like. So long you have got Win4D advanced software, you are always put at the greatest advantage. Alright, please take note. 那我已经到了尾声，非常的感谢，也非常的感恩大家的宝贵时间来观看这个 video。那如果你认为说这个 video 对你的帮助很大，我希望你牢牢的记住的就是一定要 recommend email 到你的朋友们、亲戚们，给他们去看看这个 video， 多了解一下怎么样去提高他们的这个万支票的中奖几率。那始终最重要的就是，如果你已经拥有了 Win4D advanced 的软件，你觉得这个软件很好，我希望你能够有时间的话释放，可以的话记得推荐跟鼓励朋友们、亲戚们购买 Win4D advanced 的软件。我非常的感恩，也非常非常感恩大家你们的帮忙。那我的看法在人生，我觉得人生其实有起有落，特别是我们看到别人多么的顺顺利利，多么的平平安安的时候，我们认为说有时候你会觉得自己没有那么顺利的话，那有可能你是在想尽办法来改变你个人的命运。我其实有一个非常好的消息跟大家分享，那就是其实命运是可以改的。怎么说呢？命运是自己主宰的。如果你相信说种什么因得什么果，那你就能够接受这样的一种看法。从今天开始，起心动念就是每一个念头跟每一个行动，记得一定要牢牢的记得，就是种的是善因，你必定得的是善果。这个是必定的效果，这个必定的后果。所以种什么因得什么果。如果你能够的话，积极的做善事，在做的过程中用真心去做，而不是妄心，而不是虚情假意，这个非常的重要。一定要用自己的真心去做，不要想到任何的一种回报。那我跟大家分享的就是你得到的会比你想象中更多。所以所谓的舍得就是来历，就是从这里，就是说我们舍得多，得的就会更多。万支票是一个千变万化的游戏，科技的发达非常的快速，能够让大家保留大家的这个中奖的距离，就是一定要很努力的去发展，才有这样的一个效果。能够让大家用在最新的 Windows Operating System， 也就是一定要继续的发展，才能够有这样的一个效果。所以我希望大家明白的就是，只要我们很努力的去发展，我们的机会还是有的。所以一定要 upgrade 到最新的 Windows Operating System， 非常的重要。最新的一定要 upgrade 到最新的version， alright， Win4D Advanced 最新的 version 一定要 upgrade， 但记得要支持 Win4D Advanced Maintenance Support。那如果你对 Win4D Advanced 产生了很大的兴趣，非常想要购买，记得我的联络号码92300837，如果从外国打来的，记得加个65在前面，92300837。我的名字叫海通，大海的海，大通的通。万支票是一个豁然力的游戏，没有任何一个软件能够保证你100%一定会中奖，包括 Win4D Advanced 的软件。我们只能够帮助大家的就是继续的发展，继续的提供很多的资料，让大家能够有更多的资料去做参考，来提高你们的中奖几率。所以记得牢牢的记住，一定要负起责任玩，不要超越个人的预算 ，Play responsibly。此刻祝福大家 快快乐乐、健健康康中大奖，中了大奖记得 WhatsApp 你的 winning ticket 到923000837跟我们分享，感恩，很感恩，非常的感恩大家。Now really come to the end of my video presentations, and if you find that this video has been of very great help to you, please remember to recommend and email the link to your friends and relatives, let them have a chance to watch this video. And the most important of all is that you have been using Win4D Advanced Orders Fund and find that it has been of very great help to you. Do spare some time to share with your friends and relatives how Win4D Advanced look like, and if possible, do highly recommend and encourage your friends and relatives to purchase Win4D Advanced. Over here, I sincerely like to thank you right from the bottom of my heart. I'm thankful, grateful, and my sincere gratitude to each and every one of you for all your help. In our life, we do have ups and downs. Of course, you may come to a point whereby you start to envy people having all the ups and never have any downs. And things are going so smoothly for them. And looks like they are always the winning in everything. Now, if you're looking at it at this angle, it sincerely goes to show that you're likely to look for a change in the destiny of life. And I have got good news for you. Our destiny of life can be changed. If you can accept that whatever we sow is whatever we reap, and you are able to accept this concept, and you are ready to accept it, then all I want to say is that it is in control by you. Your destiny of life is in control by you. Meaning to say is that if you were to sow a kind seed, what you're going to get at the end, the definite results is that you're going to get a kind fruits. And the more you do it, the more you accumulate more kind merits, your destiny of life will change. It's a definite equation, all right? And most important of all, if you did it with an open heart and a sincere heart, a heart that has got no reservations for any form of repayment, I can assure you that you will definitely see more rewards than you could expect. And most importantly, really go and do it and genuinely do it. All right, very important. And the more you do, the more you give, the more you receive. In Chinese, there's a saying, 舍得 means the more you give, the more you receive. Now, knowing that lottery game is ever changing, the only way for us to maintain your winning patterns, all right, the winning chance is to keep developing the software to make it better and better. And then knowing that technology advances so fast, for us to making sure that you can use on the latest Windows operating system is to keep developing the software to make it better and better. So please do remember to upgrade to the latest version, and do remember to extend your Win4D Advanced maintenance support to make sure that Win4D Advanced stays valid at all times. Now, if you're very keen to get a copy of Win4D Advanced software, do contact me at 92300837 if you're calling from overseas, +65 followed by 92300837. Now, lastly, lottery game is a game of probability. There's no software that can guarantee 100% sure win. That goes to Win4D Advanced software. All we could do on our part is that we'll keep developing the software to make it better and better. We keep producing video. We keep sharing with you to provide you more data for you to do a lot of reference and do a cross check to enhance your winning chance. So in all eventuality, do remember, it's a game of probability. Do take responsibility over your play. Very, very important to take note of this. And lastly, I'd like to take this opportunity to wish you and your family a very happy, healthy days ahead. Most important of all, wishing you win more top 3 prizes. If you do win, do WhatsApp your winning ticket to 92300837 to share a winning joy with us. And sincerely, once again, may I take this opportunity to thank you right from the bottom of my heart. I'm truly very thankful, grateful, and my sincere gratitude to each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.